We were involved in rallycross, which is turbocharged, small displacement engines, four-wheel drive vehicles, and it was a little bit of instability there in that series. We were playing already recreational-wise with the UTV side of things, and then we decided to kind of take what we knew from the rallycross side of things and pull parts together from the UTV and build a race UTV. And now effectively we have a four-cylinder, turbocharged, four-wheel drive, sequential six-speed, flat shift, long travel, big UTV.
This is a lightweight, four-wheel drive, four-cylinder engine turbocharged class. Those specifications open it up to all the major manufacturers. Ford, Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Hyundai, Volkswagen all make engines that fit this class.
The concept was driven from the fact, let's back up, say, 10 years ago, and the entry point to off-road racing was kind of class 16 cars, then class 10. Now you've seen this influx of UTV manufacturers, with multiple manufacturers getting in and designing effectively a showroom available race platform.
In recent years, the UTV class has exploded. So if you're a racer with a few seasons under your belt, this is the perfect class to move up to.
There's always going to be an advantage to a power to weight where the vehicle is lighter. We adopted that side of things, and that's where our platform has based from. Can it be competitive overall? It's not designed to be, but give it the right course and for sure it can run up front. Off-road racing is such its own entity. In most forms of motorsport, I've been able to pull and pluck pieces to kind of make something new. I have an engineering background and I love designing and thinking differently than what everyone else is doing. Off-road racing, where your ride heights are some 17 inches off the ground and wheel travel is 24 to 30 inches of wheel travel, and the pitch of the car is constantly changing, it's very difficult to inject aerodynamics and many other forms. And the uniqueness of, again, for getting a vehicle to work in big bumps such as what exists in San Felipe, is there is an attribute to the weight. But then go put it in a tight technical course, as we've been seeing the courses change, it comes back to a very easy to drive car, a very well balanced car, a lightweight car, and four-wheel drive now is becoming the forefront of what you need to be successful. Four-wheel drive is always going to be an advantage, but it always comes back to who's in the seat and the decisions they're making behind the wheel to make sure that you take advantage of it in the right places and potentially protect it in the bad places. This past 1000, you saw multiple trophy trucks with four-wheel drive, but you saw a rookie team actually be the most successful with that four-wheel drive platform. Being patient where they knew they needed to protect the drive system, and utilizing that four-wheel drive capability to bring themselves from, I believe, a starting point of 26th up to second overall. It's great to have done, so many things in motorsport and different disciplines of motorsport. Rally, drift, Pikes Peak, rallycross, and then dabbling in off-road years ago, and then now kind of making it our main focus. And it's really the strength of the UTV market that has been the base of where we've kind of grown it to. We're at 400 horsepower, we're at 470 foot-pounds of torque. We have a 6-speed sequential gearbox from a company called Sadev. The total weight of the vehicle is 2,980 pounds. So if you do a power to weight ratio to the other vehicles, it fits perfectly in there. It doesn't sound like it's going fast because it's a very torquey little motor, but if you measure its efficiency on a video of a stopwatch corner to corner, it's very quick. Again, the uniqueness to the design is we've pulled more cues from both a trophy truck and a UTV. We have a long trailing link in the rear. It's 51 inches center to center. It's very similar to what a trophy truck has, or again, very similar to what a UTV has in that long link rather than your traditional buggy short swing arm.
Rhys Millen has built a lot of different race vehicles, from drifting to rally to off-road vehicles. Now he brings all of his knowledge all together to build this new trophy car class.
I guess the best part of driving this vehicle and designing it and then having it all come to life is that it drives still like a sports car. You do not have the mass, the weight, which in the cornering side of things, braking and acceleration, is just non-existent. The vehicle is very flat, very stable, very confidence-inspiring. And for a lot of people that are transitioning either new or from different forms of motorsport, the weight and the kind of gangliness that a trophy truck has can be quite unnerving. But if those trucks are balanced again and you know them and you trust them and you've got miles in them, they're impressive. But for someone new, this platform is a perfect starting point to kind of elevate your experience in off-road racing to maybe the top tier level. The vehicle is called the Jackal. If you look at a dictionary description of the word Jackal, it actually states lightweight, long-legged, Bigfoot animal built for running long distances, hunts everything.